right, the very first thing I want to talk about is Shrinking Season 3 is coming, because Shrinking Season 2 is out there. The first 2 episodes have dropped on Apple TV Plus, and I love this show so much. Harrison Ford is so great in this, guys. I'm happy he's on TV doing something like this. It's amazing. It's amazing. And Jason Segel is also amazing in this, too. It's a great, great show, great comedy on Apple TV Plus. And the first 2 episodes have dropped for Season 2, and they had a little panel. They were talking about this, and yes, we're going to come back for Season 3. Please keep going, Shrinking. It's such a good show. And I wish Van Halen was going to keep going, but Van Halen, everybody, was supposed to come back for a reunion tour, but unfortunately, David Lee Roth stopped the whole thing in its tracks. Oh my God, that's very unfortunate. If you're a Van Halen fan like Mr. Jordan Sell over there, you're probably pretty bummed about this too, because there was a whole idea they're going to do this tour, but the problem was they were talking about doing a little remembrance down here. Yep, Van Hagar. They're trying to do like a whole remembrance for Alex Van Halen, but the problem is David Lee Roth didn't want to do this whole remembrance, this whole little tribute to him, and so because of that, the whole thing stopped in its tracks. It was done. Now, he died back in 2020, in October 2020, from a bout of cancer at 65 years old, and he was one of the leading persons of the band, so they just wanted to do a tribute, but unfortunately, Ross said no, so the whole thing went to wayside, and there's no reunion tour of Van Halen. It's very unfortunate. It would have been fun to see. It really bums me out. But something that's going on in the world themselves is Max, everybody. And Max has launched in 7 new markets across the world and in Asia. On November 19th, this rollout's going to happen for Warner Brothers. Now, they've been already branching out a lot of places, but there's a lot of like Asian territories they haven't gotten to yet. So we're talking about Indonesia, Malaysia, the Philippines, Singapore, Thailand, Taiwan, Hong Kong. You'll soon have Max. We're watching those places in the country, or in the world, I should say. You'll have Max very soon. This big, massive rollout. It's a great product. I hope they get out there very, very soon. But November, you have some Max very soon. And speaking of Max, something that'll be on Max 2 very soon, I think, is Joker 2, because of how bad it did. They're saying like $200 million they're going to lose in this movie. $200 million. Oh my God. It's crazy. But right now, they've only made $165 million globally. Well, that's a lot of money, right? Well, at a $200 million budget and $100 million marketing, it's not looking that well. Plus, they're actually splitting the profits with the theaters and with the studio. So when that happens, too, it adds up to more money. And because of that, they're looking at about $200 million loss. Van Halen's a great band. Jason Voorhees, please leave them alone, man. Don't kill them. Please don't kill them. They're really great band members. I love them so much. But you know what? We'll talk about that later. But yeah, they're talking about around $200 million are going to lose off of this. It really does suck. This movie could have been a lot better. We talk about it on the show a lot of times. And I want it to be better, but unfortunately, I think the musical numbers just killed this product. So really, fully a dud. Thanks, Queen. That's fucking awesome. Fully a dud. But something that might not be a dud, everybody, is Venom 3, because it's looking pretty good right now. Everybody's very excited about Venom 3. About 90 million domestically opening weekend, look at it, which is not bad at all. And for this, too, there's all this rumors about Noel coming in. Like, what's going to happen with Noel? Well, apparently the director came forward and said Noel will not be the main villain in this movie. It's going to be just a taste of Noel to set up for more movies. So all these rumors going on in the world saying like, oh, Noel's going to come to Spider-Man 4. It's looking more like it today. It really is. And I hope it is. I hope that we have Spider-Man and Venom teaming up to take down Noel. He's a great comic book character. Please, the king of the symbiotes, everybody. Let's have it happen. Let's bring that comic book storyline forward, because it's fucking awesome. I know I love it so much. Please let it happen. He's a huge monster in the MCU. But other monsters, of course, is Ryan Murphy's contact, because Ryan Murphy's been doing so much content on monsters, so much. Monsters Season 3 is moving forward, the Ed Gein story. And on top of that, we have more casting for that. We have Laura Metcalf coming in, Tom Hollander, and Olivia Williams. Great cast for this, too. On top of Charlie Hunnam already playing the main character, too. I'm super excited about this. But look at the whole thing, what happened with Menendez brothers. They might be getting out very soon. There's more updates on that, because the LA district attorney came forward, George Gascon, and said within the next 10 days, he's going to decide if they will be released before the end of the year. So if you're excited about the Menendez brothers maybe getting out, there's a big push right now. And he feels that they should not be there for life. And now, of course, there's a whole court case coming up November 29th, but I think because he's up for re-election, as Yar would say, maybe he's trying to make this happen before he maybe gets the boot from LA, because it doesn't look too good for him. It doesn't look too good for him. So maybe he'll do this before he gets out, GR, but I'm not really sure if it will happen.
Wouldn't liberal heart votes.
Yeah, well, I just feel like there's a lot of push for this, and so this might be happening. And Ryan Murphy's show put them on that map again, and maybe this will happen. We'll have to wait and find out, but it sounds like they have a good chance to see the light of day again. And they still have millions of dollars left, so they can definitely go on another spending spree and go see some Lakers games. I don't know. Good for them. And I hope that, it's been a long time though coming, and I think a lot of people want justice for them, and then this might be their justice. So we'll have to wait and find out in November. Not far away. It says 10 days. Something else been doing really well though is Agatha all along, and they recently revealed their teen. Everybody, their teen. We found out, spoiler alert, just in case you guys were wondering, but we do know that he is going to actually be played, Joe Locke's character is actually playing Billy Metcalf. That's playing Wanda's kid. So that's been a big thing that's been going back and forth. Who is he going to be? Well, he's Wanda's kid from WandaVision. So now he's out there just like going to be this big Wiccan character that's going to destroy the MCU, or maybe bring Wanda back, maybe bring the whole family back together. It's very fascinating. It's doing really well right now. I've been watching a fun show. A new character, but do you care? Anybody care about this character, Jordan? Do you care about this character at all?
No.
That's what I'm saying. He's like Wanda's kid, or delving in this weird universe with Agatha. It's a cool thing, but I feel like it doesn't really add much to the MCU. But maybe I'm wrong. Maybe people are super excited about this. We'll have to wait and find out. But big reveal. So it's changing the wavelengths of television, and just like changing the wavelengths of Dancing with the Stars, we have a big injury by Emma Slater. Injured her ankle when she was performing. Undisclosed incident. They're saying, they're not really saying exactly what it was, but she won't be a part of the production moving forward for a while. She's at home kicking her feet up and relaxing, and she should. I hope she gets healthy and safe very soon. Who's Wanda? WandaVision. I don't know if you saw WandaVision. Wanda and Vision. Wanda Maximoff from the MCU. She's of course played by
Scarlet Witch.
Yeah, Scarlet Witch. Scarlet Witch is a good way to say it. Thank you, Jordan. Round of applause for Jordan on there. Who's Agatha? Hopefully, check it out. It's actually a fun show. We have 6 episodes out so far, and they got 9 episodes total. So there's more coming. I know Queen. It's actually hurt herself. She's like one of the pros there, so hopefully she bounces back soon. Someone took a long time to bounce back, though, was Dylan O'Brien. And I don't know if you guys remember this, but back when they were shooting The Maze Runner, The Death Cure, they had this big stunt. I remember I was working on Teen Wolf, which he was a big part on Teen Wolf. Dylan's a fantastic, amazing human being. And he was gone because, of course, they were shooting Maze Runner. And then this big stunt that happened where he was hanging off the back of a train, and he said it wasn't safe. He knew it wasn't safe, and he actually came forward to say that he just didn't think he could say anything because he wanted to be a difficult actor, so he did the stunt anyways. And the harness didn't work out right. He fell off the train, and he was run over by the follow van that was actually shooting the sequence. Massive injury. Oh my God, he was out for like over 6 months. Had to have some plastic surgery done. A lot of work on top of that. And I was really bummed about this. But now he's been talking about how like you have to stand up for yourself and been fighting an advocate for being safe on set, which I think is amazing. Stunts can go wrong very easily. Look at the Alec Baldwin thing talked about for a long time. They can go wrong. We have to be safe on set. And Dylan went through a lot of shit that he never should have. He had a concussion, a lot of physical injuries, but he has bounced back, and he said, actors have to stand up once in a while when something's not safe and say something. And he didn't because he was young. He was 24 years old. And it's very unfortunate when he went through it. And my heart goes out to him. I'm happy he's back. He's kicking ass. Got like a Max show that's coming out soon. I'm so happy for him. He's a great human being. And I'm sorry that he did get hurt. And I'm happy he's standing up for this. That needs to happen. Never mind, because the thing is, not everybody is Invincible. And Invincible, everybody, is coming back on Amazon for a season 3. It will be debuting the adult animated superhero series coming out from Skybound and Amazon MGM Studios. The first 3 episodes will be dropping on February 6th up until March 13th. This whole new season's coming out. If you'll love this, it is a fun show, and I can't wait to see where they go this season. But I mean, superpowers running around kicking ass. It's great, and it's great animation. It's fucking great animation. If you're an actor, well, sometimes I do it though, Queen. Look at Tom Cruise. Tom Cruise does all of his stunts. He's like, he won't let anybody else do it for the most part. So sometimes actors just want to do it. And you know what? That's why studios don't want it to happen, because it's a big liability. They get shut productions down, lose a lot of work and a lot of money, and say want people to be safe. And that's why stunt people are hired, to keep production happening in case injury does happen. And it is sad when it does go down. It should never go down. It really shouldn't. But I'm really happy that he's doing better, and I'm happy that we are learning to be safer on set. It goes a long way. A big production coming forward, though, too, is The Running Man, everybody. And The Running Man is now officially got Josh Brolin coming to be the villain for The Running Man. We have Glenn Powell already attached to this. Of course, it is based off a book novel or a series by Stephen King. And also, the original 1987 movie came out with Arnold Schwarzenegger. Takes place at a violent reality show where a man is trying to earn enough money to save his daughter. And of course, we got Glenn Powell playing the Arnold Schwarzenegger character. And now Josh Brolin will be playing the vindictive, crazy character who's running the whole violent reality show. So I hope this will be great. I'm excited about this reboot. It might be great. It might be fantastic. Great casting. I can't wait to see where they go with this. But I am worried, and I am bummed, and I am upset about one thing, everybody. And this happened the other day, and that is the passing of Liam Payne from One Direction. Now, we got more news about this. The other day, this came forward that he did die on Wednesday, and it's a very sad event. Now, he fell from the roof, the third story of his hotel room. He fell. He had multiple trauma and internal injuries because of this. And now we got more information about this. Now, when they said he actually fell, it looked like he fell. He didn't attempt to protect himself. So the police right now are saying that maybe he was incapacitated, maybe he was unconscious. There's no really idea yet, but that might be what happened. There was a lot of alcohol and narcotics in the hotel room, so we'll have to wait and find out more. They are investigating to find out if anybody was around him, but as of right now, it doesn't look like anybody was in the hotel room with him at the time that this happened. A lot of people were worried about him because he was acting weird, but this investigation is trying to find if there's any possible third parties that were involved, but it's really sad. A big loss. He died 31 years old at 5 o'clock on Wednesday. It's very unfortunate. I know there's a lot of people putting their heart and their soul out to him, and a lot of people that worked with him, and I'm bummed about it. You never want to see this happen. Too young, too soon, and too sad. R.I.P., man. A lot of breaking news. But, it's really sad. And I think overall, I think people need to, hey, what's up, Brandon? Wrong. I think it's really sad. But there's a lot of stuff going on. It's like there's always good stuff and bad stuff that happen. Fun stuff on Cruise Control. But we got to talk about the good, the bad, and the ugly. And the biggest thing for me, though, is like take care of actors and take care of people on set. Be safe. Be fucking safe, because it's very easy to do. And it's very easy for it to go wrong. Very easy for it to go wrong. But breaking news, everybody. Breaking news.
Yo, player, if you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe and hit the bell to be notified when we are live. And if you are able to join our Patreon, please join. Because the Pepestar needs more snickety snacks. Because I'm hungry. Holla back. Love y'all.